College of Engineering. In the very beginning of the program, I would pray that the departed souls of all the ragging victims, through the mercy of God, should rest in peace. I express my deep condolence to the families who have lost their sons or daughters because of this menace in the educational institutions in India. The list is very long, actually, 30 to 31 deaths in the last 7 years. A new name is added to the list, Shafnati Kundu, and the incident, it has sent the shock waves across the nation. Actually, ragging is the systematized form of human rights abuse in educational institutions. Specifically, it is very much varied in the South Asia, and verbal, physical, sexual abuses are often observed in the form of dancing, singing, playing truth or dare, and various other forms which often lead to dire consequences to the victims. It has become a nightmare for the students and for parents as well. Once a mild form of entertainment and casual fun, ragging has become painful and troublesome for all the concerned. And ragging is a criminal offence, and UGC has framed regulations on curbing this menace of ragging in higher educational institutions in order to prohibit, prevent, and eliminate the source of ragging. The anti-ragging awareness program that has been observed week-long in our college aimed at making students aware of the laws of the country with respect to ragging and how it affects the lives of people victimized by it. We have among us Mr. Bhaktipati Chakraborty, Assistant Program Officer, Video Office, and Mr. Vishwabandhu Chakrabarty, IC Pula Thana. Sirs will share their experiences. They will give the advice to the existing students so we can make our campus a ragging-free campus in India. So first of all, before starting the program, I would like to call up on the stage Ms. Itorika Sharkar ma'am and Nikosri Shah ma'am to felicitate our guests with a flower bouquet. Our honorable principal sir, Honorable Mr. Bhaktipati Chakraborty sir, Honorable Mr. Vishwabandhu Chakrabarty, IC sir is being felicitated by Nikosri Shah ma'am, and Professor Chandu Chaudhary, OIC, Elite Institute of Engineering and Management, is felicitated by Itorika Sharkar ma'am. Now, I would like to call up on the stage our Honorable Principal Sir, Principal of Elite College of Engineering, to welcome the guest and advises the students regarding the anti-ragging awareness.
Good afternoon, audience, and thanks for coming here. It is a great pleasure that we have with us eminent guests here from IC Police Station, Bola Police Station, as well as the Block Development Office. And we are actually conducting this seminar as instructed us by the University Grants Commission as well as Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, and the newly arrived students, the student has already admitted in the past years, and from the school level to college level they will enter, and it is the duty of not only the teachers and administrative staffs of this college, but also the senior students who are present here, to welcome the newcomers and give them good experience, and not by means of any cruel attitude or ragging, which is strictly prohibited and which is a criminal offence as per the law India is concerned. So, for this reason, we have organized this anti-ragging week starting from 14th of this August 2023, and which will be a week-long program and will end today. So, I will like to say to all of the senior students who are present here, not to involve, never to involve in ragging type of activities, rather to welcome the junior students who have just entered the university education from the school level or diploma level. Okay. So with this one, I would like to vacate the stage podium with my guests. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable speech as well as welcoming the guests. Now, I would like to request Mr. Vishwabandhu Chattodak, IC Kola Thana. Sir, please come up on the stage and share your experience and enlighten the students with your valuable words.
Good morning to all. At the very beginning, I express my heartfelt gratitude to the management of this very institute, the honorable guest, the distinguished member, the faculty, my beloved students. It's a pride for me that I've come to this institute in the induction program for the last almost 3 years, if I'm not wrong. And every time I was asked to speak on anti-ragging issues, but not for a single time. I had spoken about that particular matter. But this year program, I find it's absolutely relevant. The situation, the prevalent situation that is going on, the madam was speaking earlier. Actually, as she was giving the statistics also, that what has happened in the recent times, not only in Jadavpur, in some other university colleges also. So this time has become very much relevant in this particular pretext. Honorable Principal has also told that ragging is a criminal offence, and you all know, for the criminal justice system, the first and legal service provider is police. Everyone all over the world, if you go and travel around all 186 countries, you cannot find any justice system, criminal justice system, where public are approaching directly to the court rather than going before the police. Police is the first persons to reach. The police is the first persons to address and the basic redressal mechanism system. So definitely, if anything adverse happen anywhere, not only college, academic institution, everywhere, we are the first person to reach to that particular place, to get the complaint, to get it converted into FIR, to take all sorts of legal actions, to track the accused persons, to go by the arrest, to put them behind the bus, file charge sheet, to go by the court process, trial process, what will be the legal process. I don't like to mention the every technicalities of the legal procedure of the systems. This is not the platform for discussing about that particular matter. This particular platform is mentioned as anti-ragging awareness program. There are two basic aspects whenever any particular flagship program is taken up. Two different matters are taken into account by the administration, that is the awareness and another is the enforcement. You might have heard a program of Save Drive, Save Life. This is a flagship program by West Bengal Police and Transport Department. And this flagship program was inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister in the year 2016. Why this particular program was undertaken? As because the statistics was produced in that time that every year in road traffic accident, nearly 180,000 persons either had to lose their life or they are grievously injured, permanently disabled, whatever it may be. And if you do care for that particular proper traffic management and make some innovative changes, this loss of life can be brought down. The very initiative was taken by the government. The first step was done by the government, that it should be done by awareness program. What was the awareness program? You might have seen Then we, the police personnel, we are coming down to the streets, taking the help of the club, organization, students, academic institution, and we're just walking kilometer after kilometer, asking the people to wear the protective headgear, helmet, to be take all sorts of precautions while driving a vehicle, not to drive in drunken conditions. Each and every awareness matters to bring to the people. The result for the first 6 months, we analyzed it, that in the rural area, in the urban area or semi-urban area, the people are conscious automatically. So they were wearing protective headgear or helmet more than 60%, 70%. But in the rural area, this figure was almost 15%. And the first 6 months, the result was nearly 10% changes. So in spite of our big campaign for awareness, the result was not so great that we actually expected. Then we have to come down to the street for enforcement. That if you don't wear the protective headgear or helmet while driving the vehicle, then you will be prosecuted as per the law. You have to pay the fine. Then the figure actually within possibly end of 2018, in the rural area also, we notice it changes up to nearly 75 to 80%. So a very good outcome. So it should be the first and foremost duty of every administrative institution to aware the people about the means. It is the first job. And even after that, if someone do not follow the rules, then definitely rule of law to be established through proper justice system. There is no other alternative other than this. This institution, so far my knowledge is concerned, I have spent more than 4.5 years time in this particular PS area. This is the, I find, this is my longest serving in this PS. So far 13 persons have been taken charge of this PS, and the succession board clearly reflecting I am the highest serving police officer or the officer in charge in this particular police station, and this is mine also highest posting in my service career of 23 years service, long time. But not for a single instance, I have to come to this institute for any such issue or any other issue. That is the best caption for this institute, that because these institutes having a very good reputation, and I find that this very pioneer institution could try their level best to keep this caption uphold in the next future time also. What are the measures that are to be taken as anti-ragging measures? Madam has stated. He has mentioned, Honorable Principal Staff also mentioned that it's a criminal offence. There are several guidelines of Honorable Apex Court, Supreme Court of India. There are guidelines of Raghavan and also guidelines of the UGC, which is the nodal agency. So definitely there are the elaborated guidelines. You all should follow this. But don't go into the every lines and every paras and commas of that very guidelines. Simply I would like to mention 2-3 very natural common things. You don't have to go through this line by line. You have to be a good person. If you be a very good student and a good person, everything is solved. Simple as that. There are 2 parameters in our life, that is birth and death. Birth is not in our control. We have brought to this world by our parents. Death is also not in our control. Anyone can die at any moment. You might have heard the name of the incident of Honorable beloved late President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was delivering a speech in Madras University. Suddenly, he had a massive cardiac arrest, and immediately he died. The person who was delivering a lecture in Madras University, ever he considered that I am just going to die in the very next moment. So death is not in our control. Now heed the English letter word birth, and death is written. The first letter of birth is B. The first letter of death is D. B stands for birth, D stands for death. Now the in-between letter between B and D is C. And if C stands for choice, that should be in your control. Birth is not in your control, death is not in your control, but the C letter, the in-between letter, must have to be kept under your control. That should be done by you. And if you do it, I find everything is solved. There is no board actually. That is why I have taken this particular paper. If you I will look from the long distance also. I am just drawing a picture, taking very few seconds. The students who are sitting very near from me hardly will be getting this picture, but those close to me may be getting this picture. This picture apparently seems to be P. Everyone will be telling it P. But if you minutely observe this very picture, I have just pictured it in such a manner. Someone will be considering it is a 13, 1 and 3. Someone will be considering it is a straight line and this is the combination of two half triangles. Someone will be considering this is English alphabet I capital and this is distorted W, or someone will be considering this is I distorted N. So I have just draw a single picture, but the proposition in the mind of each and everyone is varying from each one to another. So your identity, your individualism is not characterized by your own. This is the picture actually depicting that. This is a single picture, but you are considering it a B, someone considering it a 13, someone considering something. So you are a student, you are a person, you are living either in your society or you are staying in your academic institutions. So everybody having different kinds of thinking about you. Now just I am drawing two another pictures. Now look at this. I have written A and here C. Now this particular middle letter having no other alternative to be fixed. No other alternative for this. I have fixed the identity of this very person. So these are the two side parameters who are actually fixing the identity. So you are in an individual. You are not characterized by your own identity. You are most identified, your character is actually assessed. You are the persons by whom you are surrounded by. And what I mentioned that C should be in your control, that choice should be in your control. Whom should I choose? When you are coming to an academic institution, there are so many forums left for you. Basically, you are coming here for your study purpose. Every one of us, we are expecting you should be studious, you should be a very good student, and even after passing out from this particular institute, you will be a very good professional. This is our expectation. You might have heard the name of migratory bird. Especially in the winter season, they come from Siberia region, Eastern European region. When they are due to the chilling cold, every water is frozen into ice. And those many birds are not left with any kinds of things for their survival. Naturally, they have to migrate to the Southeast Asian countries by flying for a long distance. They come to various types of area in our area, also Capitol area. You can see migratory bird here. In the winter season, they come in our area in the month of November. And they make the return journey in the month of mid of February. So they stay only for 2 to 3 months time here. The persons who love photography, they come towards that particular water body, they take snaps from this angle, and thereafter going to the room, they actually collect the exact picture what they actually wanted. Those pictures are printed, and sometimes they are kept in the wall as a wallpaper. The bird has come, the bird has also gone away, but his memories are being kept in the wallpaper. You, the students have come to this institute, a time will come when you will be leaving the institute, but your impression will be a footprint in this institute. Change yourself in such a way. Don't be assimilated with some bad practice and correct practices. There are so many good practices. The faculty members, the staffs, management, each and everyone, even a group D staffs, a ordinary staffs who is a waterman also, is to respect each and everyone. He is also constituent part of this academic institute, though he is not a faculty member. So if you follow the guidelines, if you just simply mend your ways, style and concern, I will find myself healthy enough and privileged one when I do get my opportunity to come to this institute, to share my views and to share the dais with you, the very prestigious persons. But I will be the most mentally shocked person if I would have paid a visit to this institute to take a student to put behind the bars for any such issues on that particular day. But Being a law executioner, being a law promulgator, I would not be left with any other alternative rather to do this. And that should be the actual nightmare for in respect of my thing and my thought. I always find the students to be studious. They should be doing that. Definitely. This is a very fast changing world. No question at all. Day by day, each and everything is changing. Make your changes for the positive side. Don't accept the negative side. Definitely change. আমি বাংলা একটা জাস্ট উদাহরণ দিচ্ছি আমি গ্রামের স্কুল থেকে পড়াশোনা করেছি তো আমি 6th এ পাস করে যখন 7 এ উঠেছি তো তখন আমি একটু বিকেল বেলায় জাস্ট উঠবো আমি 6th এ ম্যাথমেটিক্সে 100 পেয়েছি 100 তো গ্রামে যারা তৎকালীন যুগে বয়স্ক লোক থাকতো যারা দাদু বয়সী তার পড়াশোনায় ভালো হলো তাদেরকে পণ্ডিত বলা হতো সেই সময় কারণ আমাদের বয়স 50 কাজ করে গেছে আমাদের দাদুদের 100 বছর ক্রস করে গেছে তো সে একজন পণ্ডিত ছিল যে সেই সময় তো সে একটু জেলাস ছিল একটু ইগোইস্টিক ছিল তো আমি যখন যাচ্ছি কেউ কানে দিয়েছি আমি অঙ্ক 100 পেয়েছি তো খুব সম্ভবত কারণে দেখা গেল যে সে আমাকে ডাক বলে শুনলাম তুই কি অঙ্ক 100 পেয়েছিস তখন হ্যাঁ পেয়েছি তার তোমার কি মানে খারাপ লাগছে বলে না না ওদের কতবার প্রশ্ন করছি তো উত্তর দিতে হবে দেখো দাঁড়িয়ে দাঁড়িয়ে তো অঙ্কের উত্তর দেওয়া যায় না অনেক সময় খাতা কলম লাগে বলো তাহলে তুই গেলে বলো যদি মুখের দেওয়ার মতো উত্তর আমি দিয়ে দেবো তো আমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করলো যে বলতো এক কইনায় কত পায় এক পায়ে কত ঘন্টা এক ঘন্টায় কত রতি করা এক রোদ করাতে কত রতি আই গট পাজলড আমি উত্তর দেওয়ার মতো জায়গায় ছিলাম কিন্তু আমি এটা বুঝলাম যে এখন ইউনিট হবে পায়ে কয়লা করা ঘন্টাটা ইউনিট হবে তখন দাদু আমি তো বলতে পারবো না বলে দাদু কিসের পড়াশোনা জানিস কিসের 100 পেলি কিভাবে পেয়েছিস দাদু তার তোমাকে আমি একটা ছোট্ট প্রশ্ন করি তুমি উত্তর দাও তুমি তো পণ্ডিত মানুষ তো হ্যাঁ বল তুমি বলতো 1 সেন্টিমিটারে কত মিলিমাই করে 1 মিলিমাই করে কত অ্যাংস্ট্রম আর 1 অ্যাংস্ট্রম কত পাবি বুঝে ওগুলো আবার কি ওগুলো আবার তুমি তোমার আমলে শিক্ষিত আমি আমার আমলে শিক্ষিত যুগ চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে উই হ্যাভ ট্যাক্স আমি তোমাকে ছোট করছি না তোমার আমলে পাই কয়লা পড়া মনে ছিল তুমি তাতে শিক্ষিত ডেফিনেটলি ইউ শুড অলসো বি রিকগনাইজড equally like me so changes are taking place but nowadays the changes are very fast the electronic world is so fast when we joined our services the most of the crimes were of natural style normal style crime against property crime against body but nowadays almost 50% of this crime world has been grabbed by the cyber world every time through internet and I have to accept it in this open platform under the recording also that we are not so well conversant with the computer system every police personnel are not so well conversant they are from ordinary stream so they are being imparted a very short time training for this expert the persons with well equipped with ethical hacking system and penetrating your world the penetrating your software and I being the investigating officer, I am investigating this, then I should be superior. I must supersede his quality. So these are the constants we are facing in this world. Definitely, no question at all. So whatever may be the issue, I would like to consume much more time. You might have been listening to such kind of sermon for long 7 days times. It might have started on 12th of August. Every time I come on the last day. With a very short time. Okay, whatever it may be. I've already told that you, all the students, without following the every line, words, comma, semicolon, just remain in touch with the faculty member, your teaching staffs, your management staffs, and all others. They will guide you how to mend your ways, how to be a good professional. When I had been a student of class 9, I participated in a oratory competition. I was very fond of oratory and debate and recitation from my very student group, beginning of student. And in that competition, it was I actually held from Purulia district and Sainik school, the school under the Ministry of Defence Government of India, board is NCRT. That school was also under our block. And that is why they have also competed, the 2 students from that particular institution also competed in this particular competition. And when it was the time for prize distribution ceremony, the honorable principal of that particular school, actually there are 2 types of management in a Sainik school or Ministry of Defence school. One is principal, one is headmaster. Headmaster actually look after the academic part. principal administrative command. And he actually hails from Indian Army in the rank of major or colonel or brigadier. That was actually the honorable principal stated that sometimes some people ask that why do you sometimes beat your child, beat your student? My reply is simple. Have you ever been to the house of a potter? Have you ever been to the house of a potter? A potter makes the clay pot. For that purpose, he puts the lumps of soil underneath the ground and set a wheel of motion. The automatically clay comes out, and the potter gives pressure upon that particular clay which is coming out, and by virtue of which he is getting the desired molded appearance. If the potter do not place his hands and do not put the pressure as required, then the clay will come out underneath, but it will not give any molded appearance, rather it will get flat. So students like are just like a particular lump of soil. If this is not properly taken, then they may be also flattened like that. Their root lining, their streamlining may be completely changed and deviated. What is the actual expectations in an educational institution? The parents are expecting so much from you. The father, the parents who have lost their son, he is repenting and he has to repent for the lifetime. At the same time, I find the students who have already been arrested and been prosecuted are in jail. Their parents are also equally repenting for their student. For what purpose I send my student in such a renowned institute for the study? Some student I have seen completed master degree in science. So for what purpose their parents? It was not the intention of their parents also. Their parents also wanted that their student should be a very good student. He should come out and join any academic institution or any other institution. Yes, this is wrong. So not only by deviating from your streamline motion, you are ruining yourself, rather you are totally decimating and ruining all expectations of your parents. Either who is losing the life, their family has to repent for the lifetime, and those who are those students, those others who are associated with that particular matter, who have to languish in jail for a long period of time, their parents also equally have to repent for the same. Whatever it may be, I'm just going to close. Before just closing my speech, every time whenever I come and do get my opportunity to share any views, it may be in public platform also, I give one example all the time, and I find this particular example is nothing but moral, and every time it is a motivational one also. And so, to conclude my speech, I am just giving this example in Bengali, and then I am just concluding my speech. আমি এর আগেও বলেছিলাম, মধ্যে এখানে এসেছিলাম, তখন যদি আগের পর থেকে তাকে শুনে থাকবে, সে সেকেন্ড টাইম শুনলে হয়তো একটু বিরক্ত হবে, যার প্রথম টাইম শুনলে তাদের বিরক্ত হয়তো লাগবে না। যে রাস্তা দিয়ে একটা দ্রুতগামী ট্রেন যাচ্ছে, ট্রেন কোথায় চলে সেটা আমরা সকলেই জানি। দুটো লোহার রেল করে চলে, যেটাকে আমরা ইংরেজিতে রেল বলি। তো ট্রেন যেতে যেতে যখন ওই ট্র্যাক থেকে বেরিয়ে যায়, রেল থেকে তখন একটা ডিরেলমেন্ট করে। আমরা ভেরি রিসেন্টলি দেখেছি উড়িষ্যার একটা কোনো জায়গাতে, বালাসোর বা কোনো একটা জায়গাতে দুটো ট্রেন এবং একটা মালগাড়ি ডিরেলমেন্ট হয়ে কত বড় একটা ইনসিডেন্ট হয়েছিল, যাতে প্রায় 200 কাছাকাছি মানুষ মারা গেছিল। তো যখনই কোনো ডিরেলমেন্ট ঘটে, তখনই দেখা যাচ্ছে তার যে যারা বোর্ডার্স থাকে, তাদের কারো হাত ভাঙবে, কারো পা ভাঙবে, কারো মাথাটা ডোরও মরবো যাবে। তো এই ধরনের একটা ট্রেন যখন ট্র্যাক থেকে খুব দ্রুতগামী ট্রেন ডিরেলমেন্ট হয়ে গেল এবং ট্রেনটা ছিটকে গিয়ে জমির দিকে দৌড়াতে শুরু করলো। জমিতে ট্রেন দৌড়াতে পারবে না, সেখানে রেল অল্প কিছু দূরে বগিগুলো ধরে বসে গেল এবং তার মধ্যে থাকা যারা বোনাস ছিল, কারো হাত ভাঙলো, কারো পা ভাঙলো, কারো মাথা ফাটলো, বেশ কিছু মরে গেল। যারা বেঁচে ছিল তারা উত্তেজিত হয়ে ড্রাইভারের কাছে ছুটে আসলো যে কি এমন ঘটনা ঘটেছিল যে ট্রেনটা ট্র্যাক থেকে বেরিয়ে জমি দিকে দৌড়াতে শুরু করলো। ড্রাইভার উত্তর দিল যে আমি যখন ট্রেনটা নিয়ে যাচ্ছিলাম, তখন একটা লোক জমির দিক থেকে এসে লাইনের উপর দুটো পা দিয়ে হাত তুলে দাঁড়িয়ে পড়লো। তো সকলে সমস্ত চিৎকার করলো যে একটা লোক লাইনে দাঁড়িয়ে পড়লো, তাকে তুমি বাঁচানোর জন্য ট্রেনটাকে জমি দিকে নামিয়ে দিলে। তুমি ভাবে না যে হাজার হাজার লোক ট্রেনের কম্পার্টমেন্টে বসে আছে, তুমি একটা লোককে চাপা দিয়ে বললে একটা লোক মুক্ত, এতগুলো লোক তো মুক্ত না, এতগুলো লোককে হাত পা ভাঙতো না, মাথা ফাটতো না। কোনটা তুমি চাইছো? সমাজে তো যেটা অ্যাকচুয়াল, যেটা তোমার সমাজের উপকার হয়, যেটা লাভ বেশি মানুষ হবে, সেটাই করতে হবে। তো সেই জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে থেকে ড্রাইভার কোনো লোকটাই করতে গেছিলাম, কোনটা করতে গেছিলাম না, ড্রাইভার মারতে গেছে, এই লোকটা মারতে গেছে। বলে হ্যাঁ, তো কি অবস্থা করছো? লোকটা যদি মারতে, লোকটা তো ট্রেন করেছিল, মারতে গেলে সোজা ট্রেনটা যাবে, ওর উপর দিয়ে চাপা দিয়ে তোমার ট্রেন তো যাচ্ছে জমির দিকে। তখন ড্রাইভারটা খুব ইন্টারেস্টিং এবং অ্যামেজিং, জানো যখন খুব কাছে আসলাম লোকটা ট্রেনটা নিয়ে, তখন লোকটা আবার ছোপা করে লাভ দিয়ে জমির দিকে দৌড়াতে শুরু করলো। আমি ট্রেনটা নিচে আমি তাড়াতাড়ি সময় মারবো, তাহলে ছাড়বো। এই অসাধারণ ড্রাইভারের মতো যদি চিন্তাধারা আমাদের কারো হয়ে থাকে, তাহলে তার কাছ থেকে কোনো স্ট্রিমলাইন কিছু আমরা আশা করতে পারি না। এই উদ্ভ্রান্ত ড্রাইভারের হাত ধরে যেমন কোনো একজন যাত্রী তার গন্তব্যস্থানে সঠিকভাবে পৌঁছাতে পারে না, আমরা স্টুডেন্ট হই, টিচার্স হই, ফ্যাকাল্টি হই, সোসাইটির মেম্বার হই, একটা ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল হই, যদি আমাদের কারো চিন্তাধারা এই ড্রাইভারের মতো থাকে, তাহলে না আমার নিজের উন্নতি হবে, না আমার সহনাগরিক সহপাঠী কারো উন্নতি হবে, আর না আমার হাত ধরে গোটা সমাজের উন্নতি হবে। খুব ছোট্ট প্ল্যাটফর্মে 50-60 জন লোকের উপস্থিতিতে হয়তো আমরা যদি আজকে ডেটে ওই উদ্ভ্রান্ত ড্রাইভারের চিন্তাধারা ছেড়ে সুস্থ মানসিকতা চিন্তাধারায় ফিরে আসতে পারি, তো এই ঘরের এই প্রান্তিক জায়গা থেকে যেন বলতে পারবো বড় 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 সবে ভারত আমার জগৎ সবার শ্রেষ্ঠ নমস্কার, ধন্যবাদ। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you so much, sir. The speech is really fascinating, and we have enjoyed a lot. At the same time, we have learned a lot from the speech. Now, I would like to request our next speaker, our honorable officer in charge of the Institute of Engineering and Management, Chandan Chaudhary, sir. Professor Chandan Chaudhary, please sir, come on the stage and share your speech.
আমরা মন্ত্রমুগ্ধ ছিলাম স্যারের বক্তব্য, স্টাম্প হয়ে গেছি আমরা। স্যার তার এত সুন্দর অভিজ্ঞতা, প্রত্যেকটা ক্ষেত্রে আমাদের অভিভাবকদের কি করণীয়, ফ্যাকাল্টি মেম্বার্সদের কি করণীয়, সমস্ত কিছু এতটাই সুন্দর স্যার ব্যাখ্যা করেছেন, বলার ভাষা খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না। কিছু নতুন সংযোজন করার কিছু নেই। স্যার এত সুন্দরভাবে সমস্তটাই ব্যাখ্যা করে দিয়েছেন। বিভিন্ন রুলস এন্ড রেগুলেশনস, ইউজিসি, আইসিটি, যেটা আমাদের এছাড়াও বিভিন্ন যে সংস্থাগুলো রয়েছে, আমরা এলিট কলেজ 2009, 2016 বিটেক শুরু এবং 2009 ডিপ্লোমা, আমরা প্রত্যেকটা রুলস এবং রেগুলেশনস প্রপারলি ফলো করে আজকে এই জায়গায় এসে দাঁড়িয়েছি। আমরা প্রাউডফুলি বলতে পারি আমাদের কলেজ আজকে র্যাগিং ফ্রি জোন। এতটাই আমরা স্টুডেন্টদের সঙ্গে এবং স্টুডেন্টদের শুধু পড়াশোনা নয়, তাদের পাশাপাশি একটা হিউম্যান ভ্যালুস ডেভেলপ করা, যেটা স্যার বোঝাতে চেয়েছে। প্রত্যেক মানুষকে মানুষ বলে গণ্য করা, সে আমার নিচে কাজ করুক, ওপরে কাজ করুক, যাই করুক, মনুষ্যত্ব যেন হারিয়ে না যায়। এটা আমি স্টুডেন্টদের জন্যই বলছি যে আমাদের প্রত্যেক মানুষকে মানুষ বলে মনে করতে হবে। শিক্ষা নিতে হবে বাড়ি থেকে, ফ্যাকাল্টি মেম্বার্স, টিচার্স, এরা সবসময় আমাদের একটা আদর্শ নীতি শিক্ষা দিয়ে থাকে, কিন্তু সেটা ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করা সেটা আমরা কোথাও ভুলে যাই। একটা বড় পোস্টে বসে থাকি, আমার অডিয়েন্সরা আমরা চোখে দেখতে পারি না, উই ফিল সো ব্যাড কিন্তু স্টুডেন্টসরা কি শিখছে আমাদের দেখে, তারা এটাই শিখছে যে আরে অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন যদি আমাদের ফ্যাকাল্টি মেম্বার্স বা আমাদের আদার্সরা যদি সঠিকভাবে তাদের যদি ভ্যালু দিতে না জানেন, তাহলে আমরা কিভাবে আজকে করব। কিন্তু আমরা এই কলেজে সেই পরিবেশটা আমাদের নেই। আমাদের যারা স্যারেরা রয়েছেন, আমাদের যারা অথরিটিস রয়েছেন, তারা আমাদের পুরো ফ্যামিলির মতো করে আমাদের আঁকড়ে রাখেন, ফ্যামিলির মতো করে আমাদের ভালোবাসেন, যাতে স্টুডেন্টরা সেই শিক্ষাটা অর্জন করতে পারে এবং ভবিষ্যতে সেই শিক্ষাটাকে তারা যেন ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করতে পারে। স্যারকে আমি অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ এত সুন্দরভাবে স্যার ব্যাখ্যা করার জন্য। বলার কোনো ভাষা নেই। স্টুডেন্টস, এটাই তোমাদের কাছ থেকে আমরা আশা রাখবো। হিউম্যান ভ্যালুস যেটা এখন ইউজিসি, ইউএইচপি প্রোগ্রাম যেগুলো করছে, ইউনিভার্সাল হিউম্যান ভ্যালুস এর উপর প্রচন্ড জোর দিচ্ছে যে এখনকার সোসাইটিতে ভালো মানুষ দরকার, শিক্ষিত হওয়ার পাশাপাশি ভালো মানুষ দরকার, টু বি এ গুড হিউম্যান বিইং, যেটা আজকের সমাজে সবচেয়ে বেশি দরকার পড়ছে, এবং স্যার এটার উপরেই বেশি ফোকাস করেছে। সবাইকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। সবাই ভালো থাকবেন এবং সবাই এগিয়ে চলুন। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Thank you so much, sir, for advising the senior students right here. Now I would like to request Assistant Program Officer, Video Office, Mr. Partha Pradeep Chakraborty sir. Sir, please come up on the stage and enlighten the students with your valuable words.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I would like to convey my best wishes and giving me an opportunity to speak here. I will convey my best wishes from our BDO sir also because he is the head of the office. Ragging, I think, is a social menace. Why I am saying this? Because just before entering to the room, we have an informal chat with other dignitaries of this college. Let me introduce myself because I am also a student of engineering. Though I am working in a government organization right now, I have 10 years of industrial experience behind me. So, as a human being, I have suffered ragging. I have faced ragging in the first year of my college. And most importantly, in the second year, I was the student representative of my college as in the anti-ragging committee. Very funny. In the previous year, I was ragged, and in the very next year, I was there to protect the students as an anti-ragging committee member. Personally, I hate ragging. But what you see actually ragging is, what is pretended that ragging is physical torture. Right? Yes, most of the cases it is physical torture. But there are funny sides also. I am not going to elaborate this, but I have seen the funny sides also. But not going to the elaboration, I would just like to say all of you that don't indulge in ragging. Currently, what we are seeing in Jadavpur is not a very healthy sign. I would request all students, you have come here to study, to explore the other sides of your life, enjoy it, be a good human being, and be disciplined. That is the final word. Be disciplined. That is my advice. And that is all I have just thought I would share with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving towards the next segment of our program, that is the prize distribution of the week-long activities that we have conducted right here as the anti-ragging awareness program. First of all, the event is poster making, and I would request the first event is poster making. I'm going to announce the names of the winners. I will request the students to please come up on the stage to take your prizes. The first student in poster making is Orintam Gorai, Electrical Engineering, 5th semester. I will request Mr. Vishwabodha Chakraborty sir, please come over here to distribute the prizes. Orintam Gorai, first poster making competition, 5th semester Electrical Engineering. Second, Polo Mide, Electrical Engineering, 3rd third semester. Sir, please. Chocolate sir, please. Second Polo Dev, Electrical Engineering, third semester. Third, Vikas Upadhyay, Computer Science and Engineering, fifth semester. Now I will request Parthopratim Chakraborty sir to please come over here and distribute the prizes of slogan and essay writing. Slogan and essay writing. First, Shubhodip Haldar, Computer Science and Engineering, fifth semester. Second is very interestingly our librarian, Vijay ma'am. This is Vijay Sharma. Please come here. Slogan and essay writing, second, Mrs. Vijay Sharma. Slogan and essay writing, third, Michun Mondol. Fifth semester, Electrical Engineering. Now I request our Honorable Principal Sir of Elite College of Engineering and our Honorable OIC Sir of Elite Institute of Engineering and Management, please come up on the stage to distribute the prizes of logo designing. Logo designing first, Orindam Bhorai, Electrical Engineering, fifth semester. Orindam Bhorai, Electrical Engineering, fifth semester. First, logo designing. Second, Krishnendu Beda, Computer Science Engineering, third semester. Krishnendu Beda. একটু নিয়ে নাও, কেউ একটু চলে এসো। Sumit, please come over here. Okay, on behalf of Krishnendu Beda, Sumit Punia is taking the second prize. And Sumit Punia is the third position holder in the logo designing. Sumit Punia is the third position holder in logo designing. He is a Computer Science and Engineering, third semester. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Now I would like to request our Honorable OIC ma'am and Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, ma'am, please come over here and please advise the senior students in this anti-ragging awareness camp.
First, so what is ragging? Ragging is a cognizable offense and any college of engineering will take strict action against offenders. Now, the pursuant to the directives of the Honorable Supreme Court of India in accordance with the UGC regulation on curbing the manners of ragging in higher education institution 2009, the institute has constituted the anti-ragging for overseeing the strict and meticulous implementation of all the directives. The members of the anti-ragging committee alone are are being displayed on the benefit of the students, especially for the newly admitted student. Now, we must know what is the definition of ragging. So, any conduct by any student or students, whether by words spoken or written or by an act which has the effect of teasing, treating or handling with rudeness of a fresher or any other student, exploiting the students from completing academic tasks and financial extortion. Any act of physical abuse, including all experience, sexual abuse, physical assaults, and stripping, forcing, absence, and lewd acts, gesture, causing bodily harm, or any other danger to health of a person. Any act that prevents, disrupts, or disturbs the regulation of academic activity of other students. The institute educates the students enrolled in various programs at the beginning of each academic activities of our students about the anti-ragging policy and the zero tolerance for ragging at the institute. Anti-ragging hoardings, banners, billboards are displayed at the prominent places in our institute campus, including canteen, mess, cafeteria, playground, lawns, and labs, etc. Surprise checks is also going on. Anti-ragging committee of the student is also formed. In case of the student encourages ragging by any other student, he or she is immediately required to contact the members of the anti-ragging committee, who will take an immediate corrective action and necessary proceeding and will be initiated against the culprits against the ragging activities. FIR will be lodged in the police station on all reported ragging committee. The composition of the anti-ragging committee of our college is Professor Dr. Ishudi Bosha. So our principal sir, Mr. Shankar Ray, manager, coordination coordinator, Dr. Joyendra Devobrata Chaudhary, block development officer, Mr. Vishwabandhu Chatterjee, officer in charge, Kola police station member, Panchayat Pradhan, Badarigram, Jubelia member, Mr. Minmoy Pan, Mrs. Vishwadit Sarkar, or Mr. Amit Ghosh is our committee, anti-ragging committee. So I want to conclude this with the message that what happened in the Jadavpur University. All of you know that what happened by the Shapnadip Kundu in the early hours of August 17 years old, the first year student majoring in the Bengali literature fell from the second floor of the Jadavpur University main hostel. According to the reports, he had supposedly been subjected to severe ragging by the senior hostel mates before falling from the balcony. Reports also suggested that his body was found unclothed, with sources indicating the possibility of prior sexual harassment. The victim had joined the hostel on August 6 and quickly admitted to his father. So, Shapnadip Kundu is no more with us. So, from the Jadavpur University, most of us from here, we are from the Jadavpur University. We know the university. So, this is a so prestigious university, and এই রকম একটা জিনিস ওখানে ঘটবে আমরা কখনোই এটা আশা করি না বা করতে পারি না এত বড় একটা ইউনিভার্সিটি যেটাকে আমরা মন্দির মসজিদ বা চার্চ বলে আমরা অনুভব করি যে দিস ইজ আওয়ার ইউনিভার্সিটি, ওয়ান অফ দ্য prestigious university in our West Bengal. So this is very unfortunate. এটা যদি আর কখনো না হয়, এটা যদি আমাদেরকে আর কখনো দেখতে না হয়, সেই আশা নিয়ে আমি আজকে এখানে শেষ করছি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you so much, ma'am. I am thankful to all the dignitaries who are present over here because they have spent their valuable time, they spare some of their valuable time with us. And I also thank all the head of the departments right here, all the students, all the respected faculty members, who have spent their time with us and who are the part of this 1 week long awareness, anti-tagging awareness camp. I hereby announce the end of the program, but I will request the students of everyone present over here, please come up on the stage for a group fee. Not group fee, for a picture. Please come over here.
আমি ভিডিও করছি, ওটাই আমি ইউটিউবে আপলোড করব।
All the faculty members, all the students, all the head of the departments, please come over here.
শেষ কটাতে হবে? শেষ কটাতে হবে? শেষ কটাতে হবে? কেন?
Students,
হ্যালো,
please come up on the stage, all of you.
না হয়ে গেলে আপলোড হয়ে গেলে আমি ভাই স্যার, গ্রুপ ফটোটা আপনি তুলবেন, একটা জিপিএস দিয়ে, একটা উইথাউট জিপিএস। আমি ভিডিওটা নিই, আগে জিপিএসটা নিই, 2-3টি করে শর্ট দেবেন। চলুন
হালকা হয়ে গেছে, মাদিকে চলে এসো একদম।
চলুন না, আমি ভিডিও করছি, আমি এটা ভিডিও হচ্ছে, রেকর্ডিং চলছে আমার। আমি